Here's something you don't always see. Me awake I woke up at 6:30 and I got up at 7 and now I'm cycling. It's like 7:30 and I've just found something cool. Well, like I went down, it was like a really long road that just kind of seemed to go. It was like a lane and there was only room for one car and there were signs down it saying I was heading towards a dead end. So I've made it to this river and then on the side of the panels of the river, D for Deutschland, O for Austria.
O for Ocean.
And then same on the other side, but O for Austria, D for Deutschland. O for awesome, if you ask me. In the same fashion as I sidled into Switzerland from France, I'm just gonna... I'm in Austria! Yay! I wish, like, it's not hot enough yet, so the mountains are still wearing their big cloud hats, so you can't really see anything on the northern side of the Alps. And I think by the time the hats are gone, I'm also going to be gone as well. But this is cool, they've turned. This is the old toll booth that they would have charged people, or like they would have checked people as they were going across the border. And now it's a cafe, although it's not open. So I don't know, either way, I'm in Austria now. And I'm not very far from Salzburg. And when I'm in Salzburg, I'm going to stop at a cafe and get something delicious to eat. And then I'll kick on and see how far I can go on a day that I actually wake up at a reasonable time. So I found myself at Mozart's birthplace in Salzburg in Austria. And how cool is it? He was born in a supermarket. They've got the plaque and everything. And it's right over a Spar, which is an Austrian supermarket. Oh, I think it might be a French supermarket. Just kidding, he was probably born up there somewhere. How great would it be to be born in a supermarket? I keep telling myself I'm not a tourist and then I end up at places like this. There's actually a full museum, but no fucking way I'm going in there. Actually, I just started filming the surroundings and there's not really much to film. Salzburg, it looks kind of like Basel from Switzerland. Even the waters are kind of like alpine here, so I don't know. I spent the entire morning inside of a Starbucks and I've edited all my videos. Just bike flung over. I edited all my videos and uploaded some and charged everything, and my spare battery is on full, my phone is on full. So I think I'm ready to go kind of unsupported for a few days. Although I didn't charge the camera, so hopefully that lasts a little bit longer. Although I think I still have a spare full battery of that in my packs. I'm just gonna go for a wander through town and see what I can find. Of course, it's a Saturday, and on Saturday this is when the festivals and stuff are going to be on, so there just happens to be a festival right in the middle of town, and I don't like having all my stuff around all these people, so I'm going to get the fuck out of here. There's not really much to show off. It's kind of the when you go to any city and there's all the kind of the big name stores, that's exactly where I am now, but it's not where I want to be. I've seen the Mozart thing. I think I can afford to just not be here anymore. This feels a little bit better. Although I think I'm completely off where the map is telling me to go. I get stuck in this loop of like, I'm gonna go to the big city, and then I go to the big city and I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of this big city. I think that's why I need to stop. Like, I need to be at a hostel, I need somewhere I can put my things down and get out and about, which is why I want Vienna to come just a little bit sooner, or at least faster, but I still want to see all the stuff in the interim. All of the stealth camping spots and all of that kind of shit, you know. But I think I honestly do have enough battery and food to at least last me 2 days. I might need to top up food after 2 days, but it's all wild man from here on out. So I'd have to say so far about Salzburg, about the inside of the Starbucks, no, about the rest of Salzburg, is that it seems to be the most kind of idyllic, I think that's the word, if it's not, then it's the word that I'm going to use, the most idyllic place that I've been to. You've got the lush rolling green hills, you've got the view of the Swiss Alps on a nice day when it's not shit and grey like it is now. But even when it is hugely cloudy, it still is hot and sunny And something else I didn't consider is when I was walking through that thing in town before is that it may not have been a festival, it might have just been their regular weekend things. So don't dismiss Salzburg. Well, I've got to try not to dismiss Salzburg as being dull, because it could just be the party of the century around here. I keep sketching real hard because you all know how much I hate ticks, and by now actually I don't know how many you guys know because I'm not sure, I haven't edited those videos yet. But I have had 2 burrow in and I've killed 5, that's including those 2, so I found 3 more just crawling around. And the weird thing is that I don't know where it came from, because last night I stayed in a forest with no grass and I didn't really brush up against anything, unless it was just on the floor and it picked up on my shoe or something, but I don't know, it's crawling up my legs in Starbucks. And yesterday I stopped at a little bakery in the middle of nowhere, and I might have already told you this. Stopped at a little bakery in the middle of nowhere and I found one burrowed in on my finger, killed that one, then felt a little itchy on my legs and pulled off another one. Well, it wasn't dug in, that one was just crawling around. I hate ticks so much, and what I'm most terrified about is that I have no one to check places that I can't see. So I might have like a billion of them on my back drawing blood, and then when I sit back on this chair they inject their Lyme disease into me. No, actually I think I'm a little bit more sketchy about my beard, because ticks seem to go for warmer places, and my beard and my face would be a warm place. And like even when I was checking my head last night and I found a bit of sand in my on the back of my skull, and a bit of sand on the top of my head, and I kind of freaked out because the last place I had sand was 4 days ago, but it turns out it was sand from 4 days ago, even though, I mean, I should have showered more than once, but I've showered since then just once, and I thought I'd washed all the sand out, so apparently not. But as sorry, I didn't catch your name from the campsite. Speaking to him on the first day, and I was talking about ticks, and he said ignorance is bliss, which he was absolutely right, because I was completely ignorant the first time, but I didn't get a tick. And now that I know about them, and I've seen 5 in a week and a half, the pain in my jaw, it's been 3 or 4 days now. The pain in my jaw still has not gone away. Still makes it harder to eat. Ow, I can kind of like force it open, but it's not the best. But this place is lovely, and I keep getting to fucking going, and then I keep stopping and talk to this thing. I need to move. I should probably mention that I'm heading now to Linz. I'm in Salzburg, I'm heading to Linz, and I'm hoping to do half the distance between them today, or maybe even a little bit more. Maybe I could go all the way. Nah, it's way too far. I'm just gonna be lazy and just do half the distance, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go through Linz, because I've got hotels booked, I've got a hostel booked, and I need to be there on time. So yeah, no, this is the last. I'm stopping now, I'm stopping. Looks like I might not be getting away from those dastardly Alps as quickly as I thought I would, because they're following me. I just came from that way, but out this way. Put the zoom on so you can see a little bit better. It's just such a shame that the weather wasn't better in the last few days, because even in the background over there, might not be completely obvious, but if it wasn't raining for the last few days, then these would be all in clear view. Yeah, I completely lost sight of everything way back that way. But this way, whoa boy! I better continue on before I spend all day filming the side of a mountain.